Okay, good morning. I'm Ryan Harkins. I'm the Community Development Director for the City of Shawnee. We're going to open the public hearing for the CDBG CV2 grant. This is a CARES Act COVID-related grant. For the record, we're showing this live. It will be available on YouTube. But for the record, we will also note that there are 4 staff members in the commission chambers for this public hearing and no members of the public. This is essentially a closeout item for this grant. It was awarded to the city by the Oklahoma Department of Commerce. It was one of 4 CARES Act grants that we received. 3 were CDBG or Community Development Block Grant funded grants through the CARES Act. The other was an Emergency Solutions Grant. This particular grant was a total of just over $1 million, $1,020,814.09 to be exact. Funds were awarded for the following categories: mental health services, mortgage and rental assistance, nutrition assistance, utility assistance, nutrition assistance for equipment, and administration, so to help pay salaries and overhead. Of the funds that we received or were awarded, funds were expended in the amount of $75,249 for mental health. That went through the Housing Authority to provide mental health services and assistance for their tenants. Mortgage and rent assistance in the amount of $660,998.08. For nutrition assistance, $34,062. Utility assistance in the amount of $118,297. Nutrition assistance for equipment, essentially a truck to move to distribute food, $58,826.82, and $51,976.90 for admin. Staff had done a couple of amendments during the process to buy more time or to redistribute funds between categories of what were originally awarded. However, there will be $21,404.25 that we turn back to the Department of Commerce at the end of the project. This public hearing is a requirement to close out the grant. And so once that's done, we will receive the final distribution that is pending for the equipment purchase for nutrition assistance, and then the final $21,000 will be given back or claimed back by the Department of Commerce at the state level. That is essentially how the grant was distributed and utilized in the community for impact in multiple areas. It highlighted the continuing need for nutrition assistance and then the food insecurity in our community. It highlighted the need for rent utility assistance in the community as well for at-risk households and low to moderate income households, as well as those who were just dealing with the impacts of COVID and then the lack of income. Hopefully there will be other opportunities to do similar activities in the future through other grants. But those are to be determined at a later date when funding may be available. That will close out the public hearing. Being no public in the gallery, there will be obviously no questions. So at this time, we will close the broadcast and the public hearing. You will be able to watch this at your leisure at a later date.